back to another live stream. The last stream I did was for Fastlane, if I remember correctly, and that was 2 months ago, almost 2 months ago, because it was early October, and I didn't make a live stream for Crown Jewel. Yeah, for Crown Jewel I didn't make anything because I didn't have time, and also because I was doing something else at that time. And I'm sorry if I'm not being very loud because my throat is very sore for some reason today. So let's make this a very quick one because we're going to predict the freaking match card for Survivor Series War Games. So surprisingly, we did not have a kickoff, a match in the kickoff show, like on Crown Jewel. So we just have the matches on the main card. So we have one, two, three, four. We have 5 matches in this um, match card. So the first one, which is very surprising to me, they decided to scrap the match between Santos Escobar and Carlito, and they changed it to Carlito. I'm sorry, they changed it to Santos versus Dragon Lee. It was very surprising to me because I thought they're going to push this agenda of Carlito being like a strong single superstar. But I think they're going to stretch this rivalry a little bit more. So they're going to put Dragon Lee in this match, substituting Carlito, and also also another way for Dragon Lee to be put into this LWO storyline, and also solidifying himself as a big star. Like he's been really getting a lot of support and a lot of compliments for his performances so far in the main roster. So I think he deserves to have this spot. And also, I think they could give this match for like a solid 20 minutes. And I think these two would definitely deliver. But for the winner, of course, it's going to be Santos Escobar. I don't see Dragon Lee winning because Dragon Lee does not really need this win. Santos really needs this win because he just turned heel. He needs to show that he is really strong as a heel. So we could definitely, you could either see him winning as like by himself, of course with like cheering stuff, but also nah. I was thinking that maybe he could have someone helping him, but I don't think that's the case for now because there are a lot of rumors going out around that since Legado del Fantasma is not a thing anymore because Santos literally just um, he does not care about his Legado friends anymore, which is Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. So people were thinking that maybe he's going to make a new group with Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. But currently they are now feuding with uh, Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo, and the other boss, um, Janice Tac Lorenzo, for the NXT Tag Team title. So until that storyline is over, I don't think we're going to see the two of them in the main roster again. So I think the prediction for this one is going to be Santos Escobar. It will be a really fun match because as you guys have seen for the past couple of weeks, Babyface Miz is awesome. Babyface Miz is like he has this move set that's being locked by him being a heel. So him being heel, his moveset is very limited, but when he's a face, he does a lot of great movesets, and it was incredible. But do I think The Miz needs to win this match? As I hate to say it, I don't think he deserves to win to win the another to win the IC title again, especially against Gunther. I think Gunther is going to keep the title for now. I The only two people that deserve to take the title away from Gunther is either Chad Gable or Ilya Dragunov. But Ilya right now is the current NXT champion, and I think he's going to be the NXT champion for a while. So I don't really think that we're going to see Ilya in the main roster for at least the next 8 months at best. So yeah, and also we have Bash in the Berlin, I think. which is a pay-per-view that's going to happen in German. So if they want to do like the Gunther for the world title agenda, he needs to lose the IC title at some point. But I don't think this is the great moment to do so by giving the Miz the title. I don't think that's a good idea. So having the Miz is going to lose this one, but he's going to gain a lot of respect by the audience, which is which is very deserved for him. But Gunther is going to retain. Next one is Real Replay against Zoe Stark for the WWE Women's World Title. I legitimately forgot that we have this match. The build up for this match has been nothing, like literally nothing, because Rhea has been inter- interjecting herself into the men's War Games uh, angle. So I legitimately forgot that she had a title defense against Zoe Stark. Zoe can definitely move in the ring. She can definitely perform really well. But the problem with Zoe Stark is that she's not really a great talker. She's been improving quite a lot, but she's not a she's not the best talker that 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 exists. So she we know that the match is going to be really good, but the match is not really selling for me. But I'm going to get entertained by the match. But I couldn't care less, man. Like we know Rhea is winning. That's the problem with this match. It's too predictable. Most of the time with Roman Reigns matches, I know it's predictable, but it's fun. I know that. I know that it's going to be fun, but for this, I'm hoping it's going to be fun. But yeah, Real Replay is winning that one. So the next one is the females War Games match, which is Team Damage Control versus Team Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch. So Team Damage Control has Bailey, Asuka, Kairi Sen, and Io Sky. So if you've seen my community post recently, I said that this could be a sink or swim moment with Shotzi because she's literally the weakling in the middle of all both teams. She's not only the weak link in her own team, but she's in the weak link in this match entirely. Like I feel bad for her because they're trying to push her really well, but something about her is not selling for a lot of people. And I don't really buy the crazy gimmick that she's currently have. But that segment that she had with Charlotte Flair where she's just being human, that is something. She does not need to be like a Harley Quinn character like what they did with Morgan or just like a lunatic that, like what they did with Nikki Cross last year. Just to be like a human that's broken. Like just need to be a normal human being. So, like most of us, we have our ups, we have our downs, and that promo showed to us that when she was hit in her at her lowest, she has Charlotte Flair, who gave her support, who led her a hand. That's the kind of Shotzi that I want to see, because that promo was good, but the promo that she had with the group, it was kind of cringe. That's why I'm hoping that she's going to swim in this match. I want her to shine in this match. And also, I want her to have more opportunities in the future, but not with the crazy character, but actually with I want her to have her time with just her, being an inspiration to a lot of people, being like you can stand up with the bullies, you can fight back, that kind of thing. But for who I think is going to win the match, I don't see Team Babyface winning it actually. One reason why is because these seeds that they're planting for Bailey, you see, they're definitely going to kick Bailey out of the damage control been like because every time Bailey is hanging out with the damage control members, they're just they, they just lost their smile. So they're definitely going to kick out Bailey, and I think they're going to point Dakota Kai as their next leader. because she's currently injured and it's the best way they could do. I mean, Dakota is a really good talker, and I think she's really good at being this new, with this new leader role. And I think Bailey as a babyface could also work again, but definitely not the Hulk gimmick, but you know what I mean. So why did I think Damage Control should win if they're going to turn heel on Bailey? That's exactly the point. They need to win the match. So when Bailey got kicked out, it's a lot more bitter. If Damage Control lost, it's predictable, you know? It's like, nah, of course, they're frustrated and they kick out Bailey. Makes sense. But if they won, and everyone was like, yeah, happy, happy, go lucky, and then Bailey was also celebrating with them, but then they immediately stabbed her in the back, and I think that was really, really, that's going to be really, really good. And I'm not sure if it's going to happen like this, but I would love to see Becky and Charlotte Flair actually saving Bailey from the attack. And then we would see Bianca Belair seeing these two like, why are you guys helping Bailey, who has been tormenting them for who knows how long? So you could have two seeds being planted, you know, a Bailey face turn, but also slowly turning Bianca heel, and I think that would be really, really good. And now the main event, which is the men's War Games match. We have Team Judgment Day versus, and also Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton. So, for this one, I'm not really sure how I think the match would go, because it could go either way. But I think the Judgment Day is going to win with either one of these two ways. One, I'm sorry. If Judgment Day wins, it's going to be this way. Randy Orton still held his grudge on Jey Uso because Randy got injured by the Bloodline and he got sidelined for more than a year. So like, of course he's going to have grudge on Jey Uso. So he's going to RKO Jey Uso and Jey Uso takes the pin. Judgment Day wins, and it's setting up the rivalry between Jey and Randy Orton. If Team Babyface win, I think we could definitely see Randy Orton also RKOing Jey after the match. Previously it was in the middle of the match, but right now it's after the match. So that's two possibilities. But I think that's all that I can say for the match card because there are some stuff, some rumors or some predictions that are off the match card. For example, is Shinsuke Nakamura is going to come out and issue an open challenge? And if so, if is that person who is going to answer the open challenge, is it going to be CM Punk? And if CM Punk is returning, how is he going to return? Is it going to be through Shinsuke Nakamura, or is he just going to return literally after the main event? If he's returning after the main event, we can't have Randy Orton heel turn. If you want to bring him after the main event, there are two ways. First is having the same way that they did with Bray Wyatt last year at Extreme Rules. After the match between Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins, the lights go dark, and they dedicated the entire segment for Bray Wyatt's return. They could do the same way for CM Punk. Like, after the World News match, let's go out, and then CM Punk goes out and ending the show. Or we could have another one. He goes out, he attacks Seth Rollins, gave him a GTS, and then he shoot a challenge to Seth Rollins for the world title, and I think that would be a great possibility as well. But let's not think about that because CM Punk is not going to return. This is yet a fantasy booking, and we're just having fun. So I think I'm going to end this live stream right here. I'm going to make a community post of my predictions. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jeff Aja, and I'm signing out. Peace. Man, my throat is killing me.